God, I don't know about you, but I've not heard enough about Meghan Markle recently.
Well, I kind of feel like a couple of weeks have gone by.
don't know enough about her, and I'd like to hear some more stories and anecdotes from her, because the one she told on Ellen DeGeneres was so exciting.
What was the Ellen DeGeneres? I missed that.
Well, I mean, Ellen DeGeneres, Ellen was like a fantastic stand-up, wasn't she?
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. But sometimes just a little bit saccharine in...
Has she become an establishment figure herself now?
Slightly. But I just caught a little bit of it, and she was just telling some story. And, I mean, Ellen was being very... very supportive, which is nice, and I don't mean her any bad will or ill at all, but some story about her doing auditions and her door of her car not working and the outrageous...
Meghan Markle has had to confront not only racism within the royal family,
she had to go in the hatchback of her car.
Really, climbing through the back?
Struggling actress climbing in the back of the car. Can you believe it?
That is quite sweet.
So,
I do want to believe
couldn't get the seat forward, is that what it was? OK.
Do you know,
I used to have a car a bit like that as well.
It's not our fault. I mean, look, we're feeding into it by even talking about it.
Yeah, why are we talking about it, by the way? It's the front page of the Mail, right?
Well, the whole Mail seems to have gone big on royal. So it's got the charity story about Charles's charity, which has possibly been funding cash for peerages.
Right.
I don't know whether they've decided to just go for a royal trial.
This is a story about that she revealed that Prince Harry and her enjoyed a night out in Toronto with Princess Eugenie and
incognito
her husband, Jack Brooksbank. Yes, they were disguised as something else, and...
Was it you that's telling me that the royals used to do this for
Well,
for
I
bears
don't...
and
You know,
bets?
you shouldn't tell stories, of course, that when you... But you know, I used to be friendly with the late and lovely Tara Palmer Tompkinson.
Ah, yes.
And she told me years ago that... she was very close, of course, to William and Harry. I think she was a goddaughter of Prince Charles, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
And she said we used to play...
She was in it, though. Do you not remember her?
I remember who she was, but they used to play a game, didn't they?
Called Recco.
Yeah, right.
And they'd sort of stop off at service stations on the motorway and go in with baseball hats, and they'd rack up points for who was recognised when the boys were teenagers.
They'd want to be recorganised.
No, it was just they were just having a little light fun about their status.
Do you ever get that in motorway service stations?
I actually don't go to motorway service stations. I take my own coffee and sandwiches and I pee outside because I find them so depressing.
And then climb back in through the hatchback.
Sorry, can I just say, we've got notes for each of these stories. We've got 4 pages of notes on this nonsense.
What are we meant to...
You're quite an angry anti-monarchist, aren't you, Ian?
I'm not anti-monarchy.
But
I'm
it's
just not
just a ridiculous story.
I'm just not interested. I mean, look, the first thing, Meghan Markle has revealed how she and Harry had an incognito night out in Toronto with Princess Eugenie. Who's she revealing it to, and why is she revealing it, and why do we have to know about it?
Imagine you've been walking down that block in Toronto that night, and now you realise how close you came.
Oh, yes, that woman who I barely would recognise
anyway. One with the pig-face mask, like in Batman.
I think this country
goes clown.
I think this country has a serious problem with our obsession with royalty. There was, you know, the story the other day that when they said the Queen has entered a new phase.
Has she?
She's entered a new phase.
Is she in a chrysalis now or something?
She's pupating as we speak, and we won't see her till February.
She will emerge. She's going to shuffle off her carapace, or whatever it's called, the exoskeleton.
What are they on about? Why do we have to know this? This is the line that got me. The Duke of Sussex, 37, that's Harry, right?
Yeah.
And Princess Eugenie, who is Fergie's daughter, is that right?
Yeah.
Grew up playing together in royal parks and frolicking on the slopes on family ski holidays.
Like Puff the Magic Dragon.